What's going on, everybody? Bayboy Views here, coming at you with another video. So today we're going to be talking about law number 10, the law of envy. All right, if you guys are just getting caught up, I got the rest of my videos, 1 to right now. You can go ahead and check them out on my profile. All right, so here we go. Number 10, the law of envy. Master of human nature to decode passive envy from active envy. So I'm guessing I put of, but master human nature to decode passive envy from active envy. What does that mean? I believe that active envy is somebody that is to your face about it, and passive envy would be somebody that is kind of, like I said, walks away and doesn't really tell you to your face. They'll be the type of person to be like, oh, I'm so happy for you, and walk away and be like, fuck that guy, he didn't deserve that. We all do it unconsciously because we all feel people around us have more than ourselves. That's me. Might push us to excel or push us to destroy people, projects, careers, or relationships. Definitely. The biggest example I can think about from that one is push us to excel. For me, I was fat at middle school. I was pushing about 220 pounds, and I wouldn't call it envy, but watching other people get fit and having better or having results definitely pushed me. And I wouldn't call that exactly envy, but I didn't have what they had and I wanted it, so I believe it gave me the drive to lose over 60 pounds. Destroy people's projects, people's careers. You can see that with like if you ever had a manager that wasn't really messing with you, or you were getting attention by somebody else and somebody would throw you under the bus, like, oh, he didn't clean the dishes last night, say you were working on like a Mickey D's or something. And relationships, you'll have the girl that looks at your relationship and they're like, she doesn't deserve him, let me go and take him. Signs of envy. So micro expressions. So master human nature, I'm guessing they're talking about signs of envy. So micro expressions, I can see their hate in your eyes. All right, that's many. First impressions of their eyes. Look at you as unworthy in a hostile way. So what they mean by the first impression of their eyes is when you tell somebody good news and that first reaction in their eyes is the real sign of how they feel about you. So when somebody is happy for you, the eyebrows go up, smile forms, the wrinkle in the face, the cheeks. But when somebody's eyes kind of squint down, or no real facial expression, you can kind of see that becoming a sign of envy over the raised eyebrows. The smile is somebody that is genuinely happy for you. So shake them out is the next one. Tell them good news about yourself and look for disappointment or lack of congratulations, and vice versa. Then see for the joy they get from your pain. So the opposite would be to tell them bad news, and whatever they get out of that, whether it's like oh, me and her just broke up, oh, I swear, bro, what happened? Some people will genuinely concern, but that wouldn't be a concern face. That would be somebody trying to get the tea on you, and they didn't really somebody that would probably try to take your girl if they got drunk. And yeah. So poisonous praise. Give you props, but it is backhanded with sarcasm. This is meant to throw you off your game and put doubt in your mind. So I wouldn't call myself a very envious person, but I do feel like I have a tendency to do this more. And it's not out of a place of envy, but more of I guess you could say that. Because when one is insecure, because, somebody else has more than you, I guess you can call that envy. But it's never meant that. I've never been the malicious type, so I wouldn't say that I would ever try to wish bad on anybody. And I feel like over the years, as I grew older, it definitely went away. It definitely changed itself with sincere happiness for somebody. Like an example, me and my friend, we've been working at the same company for a minute. During the COVID hot sales of all the houses and the interest rates being low, he well, honestly, it was out of, anyways, he goes and buys a house. He saved up, he paid off his loans first. By the time I got around to paying off my loans and trying to save up money, the interest rate spikes back up. And this was not even that long ago. But in that instance, I realized, like, I'm genuinely happy for him, because if that was me, I would have just been so ecstatic. But I ended up realizing in myself that I genuinely want him to win. And it was honestly a change in my mindset, because we were both working on the same goal. He just happened to get there first. And honestly, if anything happens to the stock market right now, and houses get dumb cheap, I'm ready to scoop something up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But that goes back to my thing, is be genuinely happy for your friends, especially if they're your real friends. Take the time to realize the signs of envy, not just in other people, but in yourself. So backbiting, people use gossip as a way to destroy or hurt one's reputation, and it is often a red flag that someone envies you. They vent to others' stories to release their inner hostility towards you. Man, well, I guess you can call that like a gossip queen or something, but yeah, sometimes envy isn't exactly portrayed to your face. So what they do is they go around and they start telling stories about you, and yeah, it shows their hostility towards you. That's crazy. So push and pull. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. People in your inner circle are the ones in the best position to hurt you, because they know all your secrets, weaknesses, insecurities. Be wary, bruh. All right? So, that is crazy, huh? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I mean, I guess that's backwards or counterintuitive to what it really means, but I guess it would be keeps your enemies close and your friends closer. And yeah, once somebody turns on you, it's kind of eye-opening, especially if you never would have thought this person would have turned their back on you, or somebody would have went around and started talking about you, or if somebody sees you in a weak position and takes that as an opportunity, instead of being genuinely there for a person, even if it's in a masculine or feminine way, whether it's bullshitting with them and trying to get his mind off things, to the same thing on the other side, but more like concern, obviously. Intro. Ooh. Envy thrives in environments where people see each other every day. Any type of group They are constantly comparing, right? And I think it's just like he says, human nature. So what I realize is the best way to go around, feeling these type of feelings is project it as if it was a movie. You don't have to feel bad for feeling this way. You don't have to do anything, but what you can do is you can let it play out in your head, and by the time that you snap back into reality, that mental image is gone, and if you do genuinely feel bad because you're thinking that way, give yourself a little mental hug, calm down, breathe. It's okay. Envier types, the leveler. Puts others down, but can't take a joke. Pulls everyone down to their level, can't value others' excellence, ambitions, don't want to see you win. All right. Self-entitled slacker. Wants success, a good life, but won't sacrifice time or hard work. Believe they deserve the finer things in life. Narcissist and insecure of their abilities and find comfort in being charismatic. Yeah. I guess I could say I had friends like that where, everybody loved them, and they just lack ambition to want to do anything. And when you see them, their ambitions, they're cool, but they're not doing anything. And like I said, these are habits that you can break out of and be in a good environment. Epigenetics, if you guys want to look that up, is you are who you are around. So change your environment, change the way your brain works. Status fiend. They see status and rank as a social position of how important and valuable they are. Like hierarchy. Will ask about your income, if you own a home, where you are from, act as if they are monk-like, but secretly want to spoil in luxuries they can't afford. So what is the remedy for this? Humble yourself around these people. They're gonna steal your shit. Yeah. Yeah. The attacker. Or the attractor, I'm sorry. Attracted to successful people. They will do whatever they can to be useful, but lack purpose. Want to be in the limelight without all the hard work. Straight haters at the end of the day. All right. The next one, the insecure master. So being in a higher position, leadership position, raises their anxiety and insecurities. They fear people beneath them that have more talent. Bosses that fire people for dumb reasons or discredits their work. So here's a couple of things that they talk about. The envy triggers. So the OGs from your job can envy and mostly have fragile egos. All right. So if you come in, the OG, they see you doing good. They see you excelling. You got everybody talking about you, how you're doing such a good job. They could be like, they have fragile egos. So if you come in there and you start messing like, oh, I got this knocked out and blah blah blah. So like, yeah, like taking a mechanic. A new guy comes in, barely has any experience, but he's been working on cars his whole life. And then we got the 7-year tech that it's got all their training done, got all their stuff. They've been working only at one place most of their life. The new guy comes in and starts busting out 80 hours. They're a 50-hour tech. They've been there for so long and they don't know how this guy's doing it. You could see that as a OG getting envious and triggered off of what this guy's able to do in such a short amount of time. So, entitled slacker. Women that become high value can bring out the worst in other women around them. Play humble. Thanks to social media, it's easier than ever before to feel envy. Control your emotions if attacked. So, I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've never been high level anything. But I can see how women attack each other in a different way than men do. And what they do is they try to break down your character or make your character look bad. And going to people that, these is natural human instincts, right? So to be around people like that, you play the humble card, you know, you don't know nothing, don't need nothing, everybody here is cool. And also, thanks to social media, everybody's in your business now. So, you know, you see your college roommate, freaking, they're out making $10,000 a month, while you're over here just getting started making about $1,000 a month. You're gonna feel some type of way, and then you see them flashing it on social media. You're like, damn, what am I gonna do? So they go on to talk about beyond envy. Humans' greatness should be admired. Admiration is the opposite of envy. All right. So human greatness should be admired. So when you see things like the Statue of Liberty, when you see things like, you know, Golden Gate Bridge, when you see things like Big Sur, well, actually that wasn't man-made, but you see these, BART train, for example, you know, that thing flies underneath tunnels, underwater, all kinds of things. That's some crazy stuff to think about. And it should be admired. Admiration is the opposite of envy. So in my example, when I was talking about my friend bought a house, and before I did, and, you know, instead of feeling that insecurity in yourself, give him a sense of admiration that, you know, damn, you did it, bro. I'm happy for you. And that's how it should be. Because if no, we all end up like the story of Cain and Abel, where, you know, our sacrifices wasn't enough. We end up killing our brother. Celebrate with them without feeling insecure. Gratitude is the fix. So gratitude is the fix and the antidote for envy. Getting pleasure from other people's suffering is closely related to envy. Practice feeling joy for others. It will help you in the long run. All right. Well, that's the end of the book today, you guys. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys made it to the end of the video, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.